Yo, I really do not enjoy making videos about this. I'm eating breakfast right now because some people might just look at it and be like, whatever, what can we do if it is happening or whatnot. But you know what? This was on my mind yesterday because I spoke to somebody. Alright, I'm gonna tell you how this went down. So I was watching these videos on YouTube, right? On the Alex Jones YouTube channel. It was about the military is very highly active in Iowa for some reason. Out of all the fucking states in the U.S., Iowa. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nigga, what the fuck? So I started really watching the videos, right? And all the shit. First of all, I've never been to Iowa. Luckily, I got fans all across the U.S., so all I had to do was look at my phone and check who's from Iowa, because I have a city ID finder in my phone, so every time you call, I could see where you're from, or I could see where your phone was activated. So I went on the hunt. I was like, who can I find? Like I had like 6 people from Iowa. Then I have like people from around those states because I had to check on the map because I don't even know where the hell Iowa was at. Yo, I really don't know. I didn't even hear these places like Nebraska and shit. I don't know where none of these places at. So then I called somebody. I was like, let me see if this is really going on over there. I was talking to this girl, right? She was telling me, yeah, that's happening. And you know what's happening? The military in Iowa is taking the residents' guns. They're they're not like breaking into homes. They're knocking on doors. They're walking into people's houses, and they're taking their guns. And they're building camps in Iowa. And you asked what are these camps is for? I don't know, but they were showing pictures. And I asked the girl, how do these camps look like they're building over there? She was like, exactly how they look in the pictures. She explained it, detail for detail. Talking about like camps, kind of like if you ever seen like Schindler's List or some shit. It looks like a concentration camp. Buildings and gates with barbed wires around them for some fucking reason, and all that shit. And I was asking, I was like, yo, what do they say when they build these? They were like, no, it's just, she was like, it's just construction, there's not like no sign that says this is what they're building it for. But she was like, oh, I think it's for a juvenile detention center or a jail because it looks like a jail. And I'm like, wow, it looks like a jail. Alright, but it doesn't look traditionally like a jail because the buildings are a lot smaller. They're like little huts and shit. They're not like big ass, you know. Yeah. If you ever drove by a jail, I'm from Jersey. I would drive by New York jails and Jersey jails all the time and shit. Jails are usually like 6-story buildings and shit. They have yards and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And you know what I was thinking about? I was like, why would they do this in Iowa? But then it all made sense. If they were building fucking that many, I would say camps. I'm gonna call it what the fuck it is. If they were building that many concentration fucking camps in New York, you know how big of a riot there would be right now? They would be like, what the fuck is you building? First of all, there's not that much empty space over here. You would have to break something down to build it up, to build what you want to build. Because there's not that much open space around here. Like, they just broke down my old house that I used to live in just to build a school. There's not that much space left over here. That's why in Iowa, she was telling me there's cities in Iowa that have no cops. No cops. And there's cities over there that have one cop for an entire city. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, no wonder's going on over there. Who the fuck is gonna say anything? They're gonna look at it and be like, whatever. Over here, there's so many people that ask questions that they won't get away with that shit. You ain't gonna get away with building no motherfucking camps over here. That should be a fucking riot. They be like, what the fuck is that? I always sense shit. When I was hearing this, I was getting a real bad feeling. Doesn't make sense to me that they will build camps over here in the U.S. Now, if they were doing that shit in Iraq, it still would be bad because, innocent people are innocent people, but why the fuck would they build camps in the U.S.? Who the hell they're gonna capture? Who the hell they're trying to lock up? Talking about camps, people, not jails. Talking about camps, concentration fucking camps, or death camps. They always say, how did the Holocaust happen? It happened to regular people. If you didn't know, if anybody is not familiar with the story of the Holocaust, it happened to regular people. Let's just say right now that a whole bunch of U.S. soldiers kicked down your door and dragged you out of your house and threw you in the back of a truck. That's how it happened. There wasn't no special shit where it was some fucking weird ass situation. That's the way it happened. It happened to people like us. You never know until it's too late. I'm sure the people who survived the Holocaust didn't know what the fuck was going on until it happened. And then when it did happen, it was too late. I just say I got a bad feeling. I don't know. I just like to share y'all the information that I get. You can check it out. I'm gonna post a link to Alex Jones' YouTube page. The nigga's the truth right here, son. He be saying a lot of shit that be true. And now, after I saw his few videos about this Iowa situation, I went and called people from over there just to check if this was really going on. And it's going on. They're taking people's guns. Why the fuck would you take people's guns that they bought? The fuck? You're making people defenseless against what? I don't know. It's a weird situation, people. StreetSkollaDiary.com.